recipe for you today. I'm going to call this one hummus pizza because the crust is made from hummus, basically. Chickpeas and rice. So it's really simple. This recipe makes two 12-inch pizza pie crusts. So the ingredients are really simple. We might as well just get started. I've got my short grain brown rice here. I recommend highly that you use brown rice for this and short grain brown rice, because it's very sticky. A long grain rice is not as sticky. It's not going to hold together like the short grain. So I've got 1 cup of the short grain brown rice, 2 cups of water. Now we're going to cook this on the stove. I'm going to add a little salt, probably about half a teaspoon, and just give it a little schmatzel of cooking oil. I like to use extra virgin oil. So we're going to put this on, and it's probably going to take about half an hour-ish to cook it, but cook it until it's tender. So the next part of the recipe is done in the food processor. You could do it in like a Vitamix or a Blendtec. You're going to want to take 1 15-ounce can of chickpeas, drained and rinsed and drained. So that's going to go in the food processor. Also the equivalent of 5 large cloves of garlic. That's going to go in there. About a half a teaspoon of salt. I like sea salt. And about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. That's going to go in there as well. This is the hummus part. This is basically what hummus is without lemon juice. So you're going to puree that, and then we'll add the rest of the ingredients. Alright, so now we're ready to add the final 2 ingredients. Lucy, get down. This is what it looks like after you've mixed up the first few ingredients. You're going to add a half a cup of ground flaxseed meal and the 2 cups of rice that you cooked. Now it's 2 cups. Before, when you put it in there, it was 1 cup of rice and 2 cups of water. So now you're going to put that cooked mixture in there as well. And you're going to pulse this and mix it. It might be a little bit dry. You might have to smush it around a little bit. But basically, that's what's going to come together to make the pizza crust. So you can see it's kind of resisting me a little bit, but you want to keep mixing it until it's fully combined. Alright, here it is all blended up. Now you can see it's a little bit sticky. If it's too wet, if you feel that it's, going to stick to everything when you go to roll it out, you can feel free to add up to another 1/4 cup of the flaxseed meal to bind it together a little bit more. It depends on a lot of different factors, how wet the rice was when it went in. So just use your judgment. Get it so that it's not too sticky, that it'll be able to not stick to the parchment paper. It's a trial and error thing. It's a humidity thing even. So like I said, up to another 1/4 cup of the ground flaxseed meal. I'm going to add probably another 2 tablespoons and see what happens with that. So I've divided mine in half on the 2 pizza pie pans. I put down parchment paper on each, and I'm using a piece of parchment on the top to roll it out. And I'm going to roll them out flat using my Pampered Chef roller. If you don't have one of these, you could use a glass or a can of something. Makes it really easy. You could kind of even use your hands if you didn't want to use any of those other things, but it goes really quickly. So once you've got it rolled out to the edges, trim the parchment paper around the edges, pop it in the oven at 350 for at least 20 minutes each. I'm thinking more like 25 minutes each at 350. And that's the complete pizza shell recipe. And then I'll show you how I'm going to top them. Alright, so this pizza crust is going to have sauce, roasted eggplant, onions, and cheese. This pizza crust is going to have sauce, asparagus, onion, and cheese. So here they are out of the oven. They were both in the toaster oven for 20 minutes at 450 degrees, and they look and smell amazing. So guys, I hope you try them. They taste really great. don't they?
Yeah, this is covered, so don't freak out, people.
Try them out. Let me know in the comments what your toppings were. And until next time, much love.